With your toes together, your heels together, you pull up on your thighs, your tummy's tight. Interlock your fingers right down to the webbing. All of your knuckles underneath your chin. Relax your shoulders away from your ears and let's begin. Inhale for one inhale. So as you inhale, float your elbows all the way up to the ceiling. Forearms frame your gorgeous face. Now open your mouth and let your head go back. When your head goes back, your eyes, they're really wide open and so is your mouth. Your shoulders are down, relax them, and please bring your elbows, you just squeeze them together so high. And again, you inhale your pranayama. This pranayama is a very, very ancient breath, guys. Thousands of years old as you inhale. One more breath, way at the top. And again, would you let it go? You know the High Lord Buddha did pranayama as you relax the shoulders on his journey to his awakening, and you bring your elbows and you squeeze your elbows together. And again, you inhale your pranayama. The Buddha was around 500 BC. 500 years, so it's like 2,500 years, a little bit more. One more beautiful breath at the top, and again, you let it go. But pranayama is in a book that's 5,000 years old. As you relax the shoulders and you bring your elbows and you squeeze them together really, really high, and again, you inhale this pranayama. And every class you come to, you do your pranayama. You saturate your body with this divine breath. One more beautiful sip at the top. And then again, you let it go. And when you let it go, you're exhaling. You're pushing all of anything old and stale actively out of your bodies as you're cleansing it. And you squeeze your elbows together. And again, you inhale your pranayama. And you get the weight back in the heels. This is the last one of your first set. So inhale a little bit more, my beloveds. Inhale a little bit more. One more breath. Hold it. And again, you let it go and your spine is straight and your eyes are open and you look along the ceiling, and please bring your elbows together to squeeze at the end. Excellent. Let your arms float down by your side. Hey, Vinny. So second set. Toes together, heels together, pull up on your thighs, your tummy's tight. Interlock your fingers, knuckles underneath your chin, relax your shoulders. And let's begin. Inhale for 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And 5 and 6 at the top. Exhale for 6 and 5 and 4 and 3, and bring your elbows together. Now again, inhale. When you inhale, rock the weight back in the heels. Make your thigh muscles really strong so your knee lifts up, locks into place. The weight's in the heels, but your toes are still touching. Inhale, one more beautiful breath. And again, boom, as you let it go. And as you let it go, spine is so straight, mouth open wide, eyes open wide, shoulders completely down, elbows, wrists, bring them together, squeeze them, and another inhale. Such a beautiful practice you've got there, Wayne, as you inhale more with my Eric, and you keep inhaling with Season. One more beautiful breath at the top. And then again, you let it go, and your spine is so straight. Eyes are wide, wide, wide open, looking on the ceiling. Push the knuckles into your throat gently. Squeeze your elbows together. And here's another inhale. And when you inhale, where's the weight? Get it back in the heels. Where's your tummy tight? Your tummy's really flat. It's just your upper rib cage that's expanding. One more breath. And again, you let it go and your eyes are wide open. Your yoga is a path to your self-awakening as you relax the shoulders and you bring your elbows and you touch them together so high. And again, you inhale. And your awakening, guys, as you inhale a little bit more, you get the weight back in the heels, chin down, begins to accelerate when you become a teacher. Don't even know why. Inhale, one more breath at the top. And again, you let it go and your spine is so straight and your eyes are wide open. Everybody in this space has empathic feelings, you know, as you relax the shoulders, squeeze your elbows together. And again, you inhale, saturate your body. You are the master of your body, nobody else. You are the master of your thoughts, nobody else. You are the master that's calling your body into awakening. One more breath. And again, you let it go. Remember, only you can wake yourself up. No rabbi or priest or imam or guru, no matter how amazing, squeeze your elbows together. And again, you inhale. Nobody can wake you up. And when you think about it, Just like nobody can do your yoga for you, because what we're doing is a practice. For us, waking up is a practice. It's not a belief system that it may happen. We work in it. One more breath and you let it go, and this is your last one. And your eyes are wide open, your mouth is wide open, the shoulders are down, relax them. And please, would you bring your elbows together to squeeze at the end? Excellent. Let your arms just float down by your side. You breathe. Okay, that was fabulous pranayama. Let's get into Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose, Padasana, hand to feet pose, please. Inhale your arms above your head and interlock your fingers. Release your index finger, glue your wrists together, straight elbow, straight knees, reach up, touch the ceiling, stretch your bodies from side to side. Every time you come through the middle, you try to touch the ceiling for 3. Lovely shape. Eric for 2, for 1. Please come, stop in the middle, get the weight back in the heels, suck your tummy, tight bum, straight elbow, straight knees, reach up as high as you can, rainbow over in a perfectly straight line. And remember, that's it, Wayne, it's gorgeous. You lift your body up long, 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 and then from the tip of your fingertips, you begin to go over because you're creating length. Now, if you're thinking, think about your vertebrae. All your vertebrae right now on the left-hand side of your body are opening, we're plying them open. And so the spaces in between the discs, we are encouraging those spaces to be. Now, to get and access the opening of those spaces between the vertebrae in your spine, it's actually the shape is up, just like you, Tara. It's a long shape. It doesn't matter how much you come over. As soon as you get the long shape, that's when the opening begins. Fabulous, Eric. Fabulous, Aileen and Amber. Now bring your left hip forward towards the screen, a little bit more for me, Season. Left hip forward, boo. Right, yes. Now bring your right armpit forward, arms back a little bit more, my catty, as you glue your wrists together. Suck your tummy, 3, 2, done. Breathe up long, very, very extended, Aileen. Straighten your elbows, straighten your knees, guys. Reach up, touch the ceiling. And now rainbow over. So go from your fingertips, scrape the ceiling with your fingertips. And that's the point that you are making your arch, your rainbow, not from your waist. It's not coming from the waist. It's coming from your fingertips. Very, very beautiful, Wayne. Something's going on, very, very fabulous. And that cat is amazing. Sucking your tummy, the weight's knees, chin is up, arms are back, sucking your tummy. Left armpit forwards, so you've got both your armpits in one line. Then bring your right hip forward a little bit towards me, Season, so both your hips are in one line. So Season, your right armpit now is behind your left one, and what you're trying to do is line them up. I want them both lined up together. There you go, Season. And any more movement, it's because you're arching over a beach ball, Season, towards your left-hand side. You're arching, 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 and you're gluing your wrists together. You suck your tummy, straight elbows, everybody. Straight knees, everybody. Glue your wrists together. Push your index fingers together and draw your fingers down the wall. 5, 4, down the wall. 4, down the wall. 3, 2, done. Beautiful, reach up. Okay, back bends. Heal your spine. Heal your emotions. Heal you. Okay. Hips and tummy, thighs forward. Always set it up. Then lift your chest up really a lot as if you're going backwards over a huge beach ball. Remember, it's the opening. Lift your chest up and then just drop your head back and look back. Hips and tummy, thighs forward. And for you, Tara, specifically, I want you to keep lifting your chest up. I want you to know where those bones are, your shoulder blades at your back. Lift them up as if you're lifting your heart up. Yes, Tara. And anybody else who wants it, you can go back, breathe back. Yes, Wayne. Yes, Eric. Hips and tummy, thighs forward. Make sure your legs are straight. This is fabulous, Season. As you lift your chest up, open up your armpits with Amber. Open up your armpits with Wayne. Glue your wrists together. And now go back a little bit more. Look back a little bit more. Lift your chest up a little bit more. Push it forward a little bit more. And now go back, breathe back, go back. One more breath. Inhale as you come up, sucking your tummy, bend your knees. Come down with a straight back. Put your hands on the floor. And wiggle your hips from side to side, until your lower spine feels fabulous, loose and comfy and easy and relaxed. Wiggle your hips from side to side until they feel just amazing. Okay, when you're ready, bend your knees if you need to. If you can keep your legs straight, do it. But if not, bend your knees, lay your belly on your thighs. Lay your chest on the knees, reach around, grab your heels. Now remember, you should have no space between your tummy and your thighs, because what this is doing, especially Tara, it's helping your back, because your back is not just dangling, it's actually resting on your own legs, which are very, very strong thighs. Now wrap the elbows around the calf muscles and get the weight into the toes. begin to lift your hips up into the air. Now, those of you whose legs are nearly straight, wrap the elbows around, keep your bend. Get the weight in the toes, contract your thigh muscles, lift your hips up into the air. Now exhale and push your knees back. If you want to open a muscle, you exhale to do it. So inhale as you lift your hips up, and then exhale and stretch your hamstrings as you push the knees back. Get the weight in the toes again, lift your hips up into the air, pull one more breath. Yes, Amber, push the knees back, one more breath, and change. Inhale as you come up. So you thought to work on the straight knees before TTH, Amber, gorgeous, babe. Let your arms float down, take a breath, let go of everything and you. Go back to you. Second set, inhale your arms above your head. I'm always overjoyed when I'm in class because I made it. I'm in class. Interlock your fingers, release your index finger, glue yours together, straight elbows, straight knees, reach up as high as you can, and then rainbow over in a perfectly straight line. Towards the right. Now this time, guys, not only are you going to go for length, I want you to tighten every muscle in your body so all your muscles are contracted. Pull your tummy muscles in, make your butt really tight. Invite your left hip a little bit over your left ankle, and now deeply think of your breath. Slow down your exhales, knowing that the more you get used to slowing down your breath, when you need to do that, you will know how to do it. So slow down your exhales. Slow down your inhales. They instantly begin to change your brain waves. So why not change your brain waves? Right arm is forward, both armpits in one line. Left hip is forward, tummy's tucked in, elbows are straight, knees are straight, weights in the heels. Breathe. Change. Lovely. Remember, go long, 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 long. Get used to you lengthen your body, which is the opposite of what it wants to do, is crunch down. Touch the ceiling, find the height, and then with those fingertips over, you go in a perfectly straight line. With the fingertip, tips as you go over. And then the body and the spine just follow the fingertips, because the fingertips are actually in line with your spine. Because if you look at them, or if you feel them, they're above your head. And if you think of your head, if you go right through your skull, where's it going to go? Yeah, right through that little hole in your skull, directly into your spine. Left arm, right armpit's going too far back, sees, and bring it forward a little bit. Yeah. Chin is up, no back bending at all. Suck your tummy straight, elbows go for your breath. Slow it down. This is a deep control. When you control your breath, you control your mood. And remember, your mood controls your life. For 3, 2, done. So imagine if you're in a bad mood. It's controlling you every day, in your moments. Hips and tummy, thighs forward. Lift your chest up and drop your head back. Keep on lifting your chest up, hips and tummy, thighs forward, lift your chest up, open your throat, and take your arms back to where your ears are. Hips and tummy, thighs forward, keep the lift, and look back, and then go back a little bit more back. Push your index fingers together and then point a little bit further down whatever you're looking at. And now roll your eyes even further. Maybe fingers are going more towards your eyes, or maybe your eyes are now trying to look where your fingers are going. As you go back, breathe back, lift your chest up, go back, one more breath. Inhale, fabulous, Eric, come up long. Suck in your tummy, bend your knees, come down the straight spine, and get your hands on the floor. And wiggle your hips from side to side until your lower spine feels great. All loose, all comfy, all easy and relaxed. So your breath controls your mood, your energy. Bend your knees, reach around, grab your heels from behind. You know, if you're crying, you don't cry with a long breath. That's the feeling. Wrap the elbows around the calf muscle a little bit more. So the breath is very, very choppy. If you're angry, you're not being angry with a very, very slow, deep, calm breath. When you're angry, it's very staccato. Whatever's coming out in your life, that's what's forming your days. And if you slow down your breath, you bring a very, very different energy. Get the weight in the toes, lift your hips up into the air. Now remember, when you exhale, your body's going to release. So inhale, lift your hips up. Exhale, push the knees back into that space, because you're trying to get straight knees. Get the weight in the toes. Inhale again, hold it, and then exhale and let the body release. Get the weight in the toes, wrap the elbows around the calf muscles. Bend your elbows a little bit more. Now keep the elbows bent. Get the weight in the toes, inhale, and now exhale and push the knees back into the space. Pull one more breath and change. Inhale as you come up. And let your arms float down. And you ask, yes, my Tara. And take a breath and let go and breathe. It will improve, Tara. You've got the tools as well, you know, because you're already a yogi. It's going to improve, baby. Okay, would you please look down at your feet and take a 60 step to the right. When you do, hide your heels behind your toes. Inhale, your arms up to center. Drop your shoulders down deep away from your ears. Suck in your tummy. Inhale, breathing, and please sit down on the chair. Now, when you sit down, lift your body up. Drop your shoulders away from your ears. Just sit down. Now, remember, Tara, your back is being supported by the core. So make sure your tummy muscles really tight and that engages a lot of the core in your body. And your shoulders away from your ears. And when you curve your butt out, you keep lifting your upper body up. And that keeps the spine in a very good position. Yes, Katya. Keeps the spine. Yes, Eric, sit down. One more breath. Change. Excellent, everybody. Walk right up onto your toes as high as you can. Into the big toe joints. Straighten your knees. Feel those calf muscles are activating. Big toe a little bit more, Season, especially your right big toe. Big toes into the ground. Inhale, breathe in, crack your knees a little bit. So what's going on at the moment, Season? I know you feel it. You're rocking into the outside baby toes. So push the weight into your big toe. Don't even have to bend the knees more, Season. Push the weight into the big toe more. Bring it down more, Season. But you still feel weight in the right. It's the right, it's the right, it's the right one, Season. Right heel forward. There it goes. Left heel forward. Both those. Yes, Eric. Both those. Yes, Wayne. Both those. Done. So you feel that little balance, Season. As the toe strengthens, it's going to hold it even tighter one day. Squeeze your knees together, everybody. Lift your heels a little bit. Suck your tummy, slide down your cool marble wall. You see, our yoga is a blueprint. And in this blueprint, we tick off every single point in your body, whether it's the big toe, whether it's your liver, whether it's your spleen, whether it's your ears, whether it's your nose. We tick off all the points. Your blood body. Squeeze your knees together. There's nothing missed when you've done your class. Pull your tummy muscles in. Inhale, breathing. Push the floor away. Use your hand. Fabulous, Aileen. Squeeze your knees though, baby girl, on the way up. And feet together, arms down. Take a breath. Let go. And breathe. Utkatasana. Awkward series. Look down at your feet because it's a series of postures. Take a 60 step to the right. Inhale your arms up to center and drop your shoulders down. Remember, find your neck. Release the yoke of your shoulders. Inhale, breathing. Sit in a chair. So you stick your butt out. So honestly, if there was like somebody behind you didn't want to be disrespectful to, if you stuck your butt out, you'd feel like you're being a little bit rude. Stick your butt out that much. And then lift your body up. Where's the weight? You want it in the heels, but that doesn't mean your toes are going to lift up. Your toes are still engaged. You're going to be able to put the whole of the foot on the floor, but still put the weight in a certain part of your foot. And now lift your upper body up, pull your tummy muscles in. Make that core muscle very, very strong. As you sit back a little bit deeper, sit down, one more breath, yes, Season, and change. And now rock right up onto your toes again. Trying to go into the platform of your toes. Inhale, breathing. And crack your knees a little bit so you can feel the energy. Where don't come down anymore, Season. Big toes into the ground. Now it's the left one. Big toe. Just feel the big toe. That's all you want to feel. Feel like the big toe so strong into the ground that I feel sometimes that baby toe can almost lift. A right heel forward, left heel forward. Yes, Katya. Right heel forward, left heel forward. Lift up the right heel, lift up the left heel. Both heels. And then you change. Inhale as you come up. You're a little bit low on that one, Tara. I think you thought we were doing the third one. It was actually the second part. No big deal. Look down. It's okay. 16 steps to the right, Tara, or rest, whatever you need to do. Everybody bring your knees together to touch. Lift your heels a little bit, suck your tummy, slide down your cool marble wall. Never being worried about leaning forward, put your hands on the ground. And dropping the shoulders away from your ears, squeeze your knees. You never, ever come down in a posture anywhere in your world and squeeze your knees as you sit down, unless you're doing this class. It is totally unique to our exquisite series. Now, those of you who know your knees and are strong enough, you can bounce if you want to. 1, 2, 3, stop on the up bounce. Inhale, breathing, push the floor away. Excellent. Excellent, everybody. Yes. And feet together, arms down, take a breath, let go, breathe. Let's do Garuda Gaudasuna. Inhale your arms above your head. This is going to give you a neck. See which is the right, which is the left. Swing your right arm underneath your left arm. Cross your forearm, thumb towards your face. I should say, this is going to keep your neck. Now pull the elbows down, interlock your fingers, pull the elbows down so your fingers are below your nose and sit down. Butt is out, chest is up. Pick up your right leg and wrap it and coil it and bend it and squeeze it. Now, focus on your upper part. Squeeze your bottom legs. You know, you're all working on that very strongly. Move your knees to the right a little bit, Susan, and bring the left hip forward. So you wrist, elbows, knees, and ankles all in one straight line. As you pull the elbows down, feel it in your left. You're going to feel it in your left shoulder. And don't pull them down so you strain that left shoulder. Pull them down and keep on lifting your body up to counterbalance it. Elbows go down and shoulders go down, but spine goes up. Change. Yeah. Arms over your head. Swing the right underneath your left, underneath your right. Cross your forearms, thumb towards your face. Pull the elbows down, interlock your fingers, sit down deep, butt is out, chest is up, and pick up your left leg. And wrap and coil and bend and squeeze and continually pull your elbows down. You're going to feel it in the right shoulder. Now, the reason I'm really emphasizing this is because once I began to pull the shoulders, I felt the tension in them. Now, when I do Trikonasana, my chin is touching my shoulder because I found the length in my neck for it to twist. It'll come off. The year off the yoga, it'll come off. Move your knees to the left, bring the right hip forward, change. Arms over your head. Swing the right underneath your left and cross your forearms. Thumb towards your face, pull the elbows down, sit down deep, butt is out, chest is up, and pick up your right leg and wrap and coil and bend and squeeze it. You know, every injury you get is a lesson for you. That year being on my back has taught me so much about this yoga and about myself. Whatever you go through teaches you about you. Lift your body up, pull the elbows down. Move your knees to the right, even more season. Bring your left hip forward, but you got it. Change, that's a season. And it's lovely season. Arms over your head. And swing the left underneath the right. And again, pull the elbows down. You're going to release your neck, your shoulders, your ears. Pick up your right, left leg and wrap it and coil it and bend it and squeeze it around the right one. And pull the elbows down. And then begin to lift your bodies up, 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 up. Remember, you've got one part of you going up, but you're still sitting down. Your left knee is moving to the left. Your right hip is coming forward. Fabulous, you know, Eric. Pull the elbows down, feel the stretch in your neck. So one day you don't feel the stretch in your neck because you fully stretched it. Change. Lovely, Aileen. Lovely, Amber. Arms over your head, let them float down by your side. And have a drink of water, darlings. And guys, I don't think I've ever mentioned it before, but the benefits of drinking hot water. I'm not talking boiling water. I'm talking just like almost too hot, but it's not. You can just drink it. Drinking hot water completely releases the blood vessels in your body. Excellent for your digestive system. It's better than drinking pints of cold water. Straighten out, and your body doesn't have to heat it. Straighten out your right leg, suck in your tummy, left leg, sorry. Round over, pick up your right foot. Interlock. Your fingers under your thumb, below the toes or below the knee, do you. But the one thing you're going to do, lovely season, is pull your tummy muscles in. Really pull the tummy muscles in. Feel the core, but that's going to help you in the lower back as you re-straighten out your left leg, contracting your left thigh muscle, digging your big left toe down hard into the ground as well. That's it, season. Left toe's very strong here. Now, those of you that want some more, you inhale, exhale, and kick your right toe forward if you want to. As you pull your toes back hard towards your face. And wherever you are in the posture, you are doing it perfectly. Just keep carving out the body by pulling the tummy muscles in. Excellent, Amber. Amber, if you want to bend the elbows, then you do. Always looking forward towards me, Wayne. Look forward a little bit more. There you go, Wayne, because you got the balance. Fantastic, Katya. Once the elbows go below, very beautiful, Tara. Your leg is perfectly straight. All I'm looking for is a straight leg for 5 and 4, for 3 and 2, and down. Take a breath. Let go and breathe. Let go and breathe. This is fabulous, guys. Straighten out your right leg, suck in your tummy, round over, and pick up your left foot or your left knee if you're dealing with stuff. Suck in your tummy, straighten the leg you're standing on, straighten the leg you're standing on. You are already on the clock. Spread the whole of the weight over the whole of the standing foot and recontract your thigh muscle. I never thought I would be able to straighten my left knee ever again because I was walking on crutches before I did quarantine. Straighten your knee, straighten your knee, straighten your knee. Inhale, exhale, and now very gently kick your left heel forward more. Once you kick the left heel forward, pull your toes back hard towards your face. When you pull the toes back hard towards your face, then begin to bend your elbows down to break the plane of the calf muscle. Once the elbows, lovely Katia, lovely Tara, fabulous Season, go below. That's it, Amber. Tummy, Amber, pull it in tight. Breathing, kick forward. Lovely Wayne. Lovely long neck, Wayne. 3, 2, done. Take a breath, let go and breathe. But what would you know? The year on my back healed my knee. You feel me, guys? Whatever goes on in your life, love it. Love your fate. Hey, Wayne, Amo Fati. Wayne, he's a stoic with me. He's told me I was a stoic. Straighten out your right, left leg, sucking your tummy round over and pick up your left foot. And all the time, Wayne, it was that Marcus Aurelius, you know, I was channeling Marcus Aurelius. I didn't know he was a stoic. And Wayne noticed I was channeling that Marcus Aurelius. And he was going, well, look at this, what they say. And look at this, what they say. As you straighten the leg you're standing on. Amo Fati, love your fate. Straighten your knee, straighten your knee, straighten your knee. If you're ready, inhale, exhale, and very gently kick your right heel forward. When you kick your right heel forward, pull your toes back hard towards your face. Excellent, Eric. That was a very big change, Eric. In the upper part of your body, in the strength, you just keep going for it, Eric. Lovely, Amber. Pull your toes back hard towards your face. And yes, Aileen, you keep going for it too. Fantastic, Aileen and Eric. And Eric's in England and Aileen is in LA. As you kick the toes back towards your face, bend the elbows down to break the plane of the calf muscle. 5, boom, 4, boom, 3, 2, 1, done, boom. Take a breath. Let go and breathe. I want you to clap, you guys. That was fabulous, Eric. Breathe. Straighten out your right leg, suck your tummy round over and get to control of the other leg. And you breathe. Eyes are open, breath is normal, sucking your tummy. Set up a professional now. They want to talk to me about professional voices. As you straighten the knee, you straighten the knee, you straighten the knee, you contract your thigh muscle because all you're looking for is a straight leg. This whole posture is actually about straight leg. The kicking out is the icing and the cherry on the top. Inhale, exhale if you want to, and you kick your right left heel forward. Once you kick your left heel forward, then you pull your toes back. Yes, Amber, as hard as you can towards your face. And when you, that's it, Eric. That's it, Eric. It's very, very powerful, Eric. I want you to begin to bend the elbows if you want to. But everybody, if you're on a straight right leg, you're in the game so deeply. Good for you, Tara, baby. Beautiful, Amber. And now you hold it for a little bit for 5 and 4, 3. Yes, Katia. 2, 1, golden, golden. Take a breath, take a breath. Give yourself the little back bend. Let yourself feel comfortable and breathe. Whenever you come to class, you have an appointment with your soul. Your soul is always present, but your body isn't. Toes, and you can only access your soul and you're present if you feel me. Your body isn't, our bodies. Toes and heels together to touch. Bend your right elbow into the waist, palm facing up. Let your hand go down and pick up the foot from the inside, and would you bring the knees together to touch? Inhale with energy, your right arm up, left arm up really high. Now get your left arm right behind your ear and right by your ear, close to your head. Inhale and just gently kick the leg back behind you. You will find, Tara, you go into it in your own time, that this is the one that's healing. Because what this is starting to do is push things back so they go into the right place. Lovely Katia, lovely Wayne, as you keep on lifting. Fabulous, Eric. And what you have now, Eric, is you've got this balance going on. Very, very good, Eric. As you kick the leg back. Yes, Aileen. Now, Aileen, lift up your left armpit with Amber. Amber, lift up the armpit, lift up the armpit. Try to keep that armpit by your ear as long as you can. As you kick the leg back just a little bit more. Now, drop the left shoulder towards your chin. Beautiful, Amber. Touch it into the shoulder. As you kick the leg back, there you go, Aileen. 5, kick it with Season. It's beautiful. 4, 3, 2, done. Eric, stunning. Season, beautiful. Breathe. Left elbow in at the waist, palm facing up. Let your hand go down and pick up the foot from the inside. Touch your knees together. Inhale with energy, your right arm up. Okay, guys, you're on the clock. Inhale, breathing, kick and lift. So remember, every time you kick a little bit, lift up your right armpit. So the armpit isn't forced down yet. Kick a little bit more. Lift up that right arm because the upper armpit's strong, you know. Kick a little bit more. Yes, Amber. Kick a little bit more. Now, when you're kicking a little bit more, start to lose your left shoulder. Allow the left shoulder to be kicked back hard. And when it does, it's stretching your biceps, it's stretching your elbows, it's stretching your wrists, stretching your fingers even, as you're kicking back with that very, very, very strong left leg. Gorgeous, Katia. Now, Katia, drop the left hip a little bit. You might have to back off to do it so you don't fall. That's it. Drop that left hip down a little bit. Drop it down a little bit. Yes, Katia. Very, very good correction, Katia. And you kick up there. Very, very good, Eric, as you keep on kicking now. Now, Amber, gorgeous. Touch it in the shoulder, Amber. Touch it in the shoulder now, baby. And you kick up there a little bit more with Eric. In England, you kick up a little bit more with Season. All the way out there in the East Coast. 5, 4, 3, 2, over. Breathe. Breathe, 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 breathe. Let go. It's very, very powerful posture. Very beautiful posture. Stops your arteries from hardening. I mean, it's an incredible posture. And all of you've nailed it. Second set. Right elbow in at the waist, palm facing up. I was giving you a rest because you've gone deep. Let your hand go down and pick up the foot from the inside and touch your knees together. Now inhale with energy, your left arm up really high. Keep your left arm right by your ear. Keep it high, guys. Inhale, breathing, and kick your leg back. Remember, you're trying to bend your body. You're trying to curve your body. So when the foot comes up, the levels start to touch the top of your head if you're feeling it. Yes, Katia, keep that right hip down a little bit, baby. Keep it down a little bit. As you kick the leg back a little bit more, keep on kicking it behind you a little bit more. Kick behind you, kick behind you. Yes, Amber. And as you kick even more, begin to bring the right left shoulder towards your chin. This is very, very gorgeous, Eric. Now, Eric, don't look down, look forward. Just keep looking in the lift, Eric. You got it. Now kick it in the back a little bit more. Tara, this is amazing, baby. As you keep on kicking, it's gorgeous. Sees now all you got to do is kick for 5. You're stunning. Kick for 4. Yes, Wayne. Keep on kicking, Katia. Keep on kicking. 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Keep your elbows straight as you can, Aileen, but that was fabulous. Breathe. Left elbow into the waist, palm facing up. Let your hand go down and pick up the foot. Bring your knees together to touch. Inhale with energy. Your right arm up. Inhale, breathing. Please begin to kick the leg directly back. And as you do, you lift. As you do, you lift, you kick, you lift, you kick, you kick, you kick. And as you do, lose your left shoulder. And as you kick that left shoulder back, all the muscles in the shoulder begin to stretch and open and realign the shoulder. All the little tendons, all the little complicated bones in the shoulder begin to be realigned. Your bicep begins to be stretched as well. And so do your fingers and so do your wrists as you kick the leg back a little bit more. And you keep on kicking. Now drop your right shoulder towards your chin. Tara, it's lovely. And it was gorgeous, Tara. Touch it in the shoulder. That's it, Season. Keep on kicking. It's gorgeous, Eric. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Excellent, Eric. Eric, the whole of your body was up and your leg had disappeared. Right? It's like such a flexibility, sweetheart. Okay, guys, let's come to the back of your mats. Let's do Tula. Let's see what Tula's got for us. Because every time you do the posture, they've got a gift. So please come to the back of your mats. Inhale your arms up over your head. Interlock your fingers, release your index finger, glue yours together. Now take a great big step on your right foot, point your left toe. Inhale, breathing, and go bring your upper body down. Body down, arms up, body down, leg up. Point. That's it, Tara. That's it, babe. That's it. That's all you have to do. Keep your chin away from the chest, point the toes behind you. Just keep the lift in your upper body, Tara. Lifting the upper body. Yes, baby. Stretch forward, stretch back, and change. Now take a great big step on your right foot, point your left toe, inhale, breathing, and go bring your upper bodies down. Body down, arms up. And as long as you keep your legs straight, Tara, even just pointing the toe, that's it. And keep your spine straight, Tara, that's it. Now you've got no weight on your spine, your tummy's tight, lovely, Season. Body down, arms up, body down, leg up, change, beautiful. Let your arms float down. Take a breath. Let go of absolutely everything, especially you. Breathe. Your heart's got to do very unusual things when you're doing this posture. It's only 20 seconds, but it's super powerful. Inhale your arms above your head. Interlock your fingers, release your index, glue yours together. Take a great big step on your right foot. Remember, don't look down. Inhale, breathing, and seesaw your upper body down. Keep the chin long. Point your fingertips forward. Point your toe behind you. Keep your spine straight. This is good, Wayne. Body down with Eric. Body down with Eric. Arms up, chin away the chest, Katia. Keep on stretching forward. Yes, Aileen. Make the legs you stand on straight. This is perfect, Amber. Stretch forward, stretch back, and change. Very good length, Amber. In your body. Take a great big step on your left foot. Oh, it's 24 seconds, guys. Inhale, breathing, and go. Bring your upper bodies down. Body down, arms up. That's it, Tara. And if you lift with the chin, you know that lines up the upper part of your spine and it will make that long. And when your tummy muscles are really pulled in tight, the support in your back, this is stunning season. Body down, arms up, body down, leg up, done. Take a breath. And to know, Tara, you're doing that for like 24 seconds. It's meant to be 10. That's how good you're doing. Okay, guys, let's have a rest now. Dandayamana Bipaktapada Paschimottanasana. So please come and stand on the left-hand side of your mat. Then inhale, your arms above your head. Please take a great big 4.5-foot step to the right. Arms down parallel immediately. Would you turn your toes in, heels out, arms back, chin up, sucking your tummy, and you go down. What the arms are weight, Tara, so you do you. Get the weight into toes, swan dive down. Oh, wow. This is very, very good, babe. This is a very good sign, Tara. It's different than last week, baby, than the last time. Very, very different, baby. And that's one class, you know. Get the weight in the toes, lift your hips into the air and pull. What I've understood is one class. If you do one a week at the same class like a Sunday, you will 100% get brilliant benefits. I've seen that with Jane. Katia, this is fabulous. Legs are straight. Your body is laying on your thighs already, Katia. Your armpits and your knees are virtually touching now. Just wrap the elbows around a little bit more for extra. Wayne, this is fabulous. Now, Season, lift your hips up into the air, boo. Exhale and push the knees back into the space. That's it, Season. Lift your hips up into the air. Exhale with Amber and push the knees back into the space with Aileen. Lift your hips up into the air. Exhale and push the knees back into the space. One more breath. Change. Katia, take that to the bank. You even have the leaning Tower of Pisa. Because when you've got that posture squashed tight and you can rock the weight forward into your toes and you're leaning forward. And that's the strength of your feet. You know what, getting older is about keeping it flexible and strong. Inhale your arms above your head. And great big 4.5-foot step to the right, arms down parallel immediately. Toes in, heels out. Arms back, chin up, it's like your tummy. Inhale, breathing, and come down. And you know, honestly, Tara, the reason that you are improving so quickly is because of all those years you did spend in headquarters. Because Tara was at headquarters before I got there, I'm sure. Get the weight to the toes, probably 25, 26, 27 years, along with Brian. And lift your hips up into the air, wrap the elbows around the calf muscles, and drop the shoulders away from the ears and bend your elbows and pull. So Tara's been doing this yoga best part of her life. Lift your hips up. She knew it early. Get the weight in the toes. It wasn't my karma to meet the yoga early. You know, it's all about karma. And everybody's got a different karma, you know, different exam. We're not doing the same exam. We've all got a different exam. Eric, fabulous straight legs, Eric. Inhale as you come up. Lovely, Season. Yes, boo. And feet together, arms down. Take a breath, let go and breathe. Stunning postures today, Eric. Have a drink of water if you'd like it before we do Trikonasana, the triangle pose, because you've been working hard. It's up to you. Okay. Let's see what Trika's got for us. Inhale your arms up over your head. Take a great big 4.5-foot step to the right. Arms down parallel immediately. Please push your hips forward, arms back. Turn on your right heel. Turn the toe a 1/2 inch more. Turn the back foot in a 45-degree angle. Inhale, breathing, and sit down, sit down, sit down. And suck in your tummy, and boom, swizzle your arms. Once your elbow gets in front of the knee, you stop there. What a beautiful animal. Aileen just wandered by. Move your arms now, baby. Once your elbow gets in front of the knee, you stop there. Hair looks lovely, Katia. And push knee back with the help of the elbow. You can sit down a little bit deeper into the hip now, Wayne, and bend your elbow and rest it on your knee. Rest it on your knee because I'm taking another part of your body deeper. And just keep sitting down a little bit. That's it, Wayne.
Let the knee go more forward over the toes. Say yes, Wayne. And you're just going to hold it there, Wayne, because you've now got you in a perfect triangle. Just sit down a little bit more. Yes, Eric. Push knee back, the elbow, the elbow. Now turn your chin and touch chin the shoulder. And because you're all pulling your elbows down a lot more when we do Garuda, you will find there's most space in your neck for your chin to touch the shoulder. Change. Gorgeous, Tara. Come up easy. Yes, baby. Wayne, that was fabulous. Hips forward, arms back. Turn the left heel, turn the toe a half inch more. Back foot turns in. Inhale, breathing. And sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down. And suck in your tummy. Boom, swizzle your arms. Eric and Wayne, you are both doing a beautiful class today, men. That's it, Wayne. Now rest all the weight in your left elbow and keep on sitting down and allow your knee to move forward like it did. Sit down. Yeah, your knee's going over your toes. Sit down a little bit more into your hips. Yeah, keep digging into that elbow and lifting your upper body up. You've got it, Wayne. It's lovely. Everybody suck your tummy muscles in, stretching your arms in opposite directions. Lovely, Amber. And now trying to get your chin to touch your shoulder, Aileen. So you're going to line it up a little bit. And by you get your chin to touch the shoulder, is look up towards your right hand. Straighten out your right leg. Push the left knee back there with the elbow. Inhale, exhale. Change. Fabulous, Wayne. And very deep, Eric. Feet together, arms down. Take a breath, let go. Breathe. Allow the blood to drain. This is a blueprint, and you've just done triangle, the sacred law of 3. Breathe. They're all sacred messages. Every time you do a posture, you get sacred information through the posture. It's a language. Inhale, your arms roll your head. Great big 4.5, step to right, arms down parallel immediately. Push your hips forward, arms back. You didn't push your hips forward, arms back, Aileen. Now turn on the right heel. Turn the toe a half inch more, turn the back foot in. Inhale, breathing, and sit down, sit down, sit down. And suck in your tummy and just move your arms. The most important setup of this posture is pushing your hips forward and arms back. And the reason before you set yourself up is because we are opening up we are lining the hips and we are lining your chest. And it's very, very important to line your hips before you do triangle. As you look up towards your left hand, straighten out your left leg, dig your left baby toe into the floor. Now you're hyperextended, Aileen. It means you've gone too far. So bring your legs in closer. Your knee should be towards the toes. It's actually behind your heel. Yeah, exactly. Now stretch your arms in opposite directions. Reach up, reach down, and change. Yes, what you should do, Aileen, is set your posture from the elbow on the knee. So hips forward, everybody. Hips forward, Aileen. Arms back. Turn the left heel. Turn the toe a half inch more. Turn the back foot in. Inhale, breathing. Sit down into your left knee. Then suck in your tummy. Just move your arms. Put your elbow on the knee, Aileen, and lean into the elbow. Yeah. Now stretch your arms in opposite direction and stop the other leg from sliding open, because that's what happens. The right leg will slide open, then you're all hyperextended. The knee's not over the ankle, and then the line-up's gone. The setup's gone. Remember, we're not just doing like random yoga postures. We are lining you up to sacred geometry. As you stretch your arms in opposite direction, like a natural human tug of war. Yes, Eric. Now look up towards your right hand, straighten out your right leg. Round your right baby toes down is the floor. Suck in your tummy, reach up a little bit more. Roll your eyes up, look up, turn your chin, touch your chin to the shoulder. It's over. Feet together, arms down. Well done, everybody. And take a breath. You did a good job. Did a great job. Breathe. Breathe. Okay, let's go into the skull. It's like a pyramid, you know, we're going all the way through your body. And now at the skull. Inhale your arms up over your head. Hands in prayer, cross your thumbs. Take a 3-foot step to the right. Lift your toes and spin 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Chin down, suck in your tummy, round over. Put your forehead on your knee. Fingers either side of your ankles on the ground. That's it, Eric. Excellent, Eric. Get your chin in tight and remember, be your own teacher. You want your third eye on the knee, not your lips or your nose or your teeth or your chin. So dig your chin into your neck. As you're talking, you sound all constricted like this. Your breath is still normal, even though your throat is choked. And bend your front knee if you need to.
to get your forehead higher. So you squeeze that third eye. Squeeze it. Round up. Fabulous, Wayne. Fabulous, Wayne. Lift your toe, spin to the screen. Lift your toe, spin again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Chin down, suck your tummy. And round over and get your forward on your knee. Eyes open, breath is normal. And you breathe. Because I work with you guys in such a way that, you know, I have a memory for how you look. I can see when you make those leaps, those little leaps that suddenly, boom, the Fibonacci's cranked in. Boom, suddenly the hips in one line from the side. All these things start to come in. And it comes like you do, then you leap. You do, and maybe you're not so good for a while, then you leap. Get your chin in. You don't just go in one straight line. A straight line isn't the fastest way either. Get your chin in tight. Eyes open. Find your Fibonacci. Opening the vertebrae in your back. Inhale, breathing, and round up. I saw a very, very sweet person pop in and out then, Amber. Very sweetly. Feet together, arms down, take a breath. Let her know she was not disturbing at all. She was just so sweet. And breathe and breathe and breathe. The second set. Let's go for your third eye, your pituitary thymus, hypothalamus, parathalamus. Oh, inhale your arms over your head, hands in prayer. Take a 3-foot step to the right. Lift your toes. Spin on your heels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So your hips are completely facing the same direction. Chin in, chucking your tummy round over. That's it, Tara. That's it, baby. That's it. Excellent, baby. And put your third eye on your knee. You're doing exactly. I come down with the back and then boom, they go into posture because you've been doing it so much time. So you see, Tara, you've got so much, your body's got so much experience to work on. And the only reason things go out is we don't listen when our body tells us that something isn't working right. I didn't listen. I mean, all these years of yoga, being a yoga, was I listening when my back was telling me I'm gonna slip my disc if you don't do something quick? Didn't listen. Chin in tight, eyes open, breath is normal, suck your tummy, round your spine. Inhale, breathing, and then round up. But it's now taught me to listen to the body because the body does tell you everything. Lift your toes, spin to the screen. Lift your toes, spin again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Chin down, suck your tummy, round over. If you have illnesses inside, your body will communicate. Maybe it will be by a dream, even. But you listen. Eyes open, breath is normal. I'm one of those that don't listen, I guess. Get your chin in tight. I have to be like smacked into listening. Round your spine. Don't go my route. Is this, you know, when I look back at my life, I go, oh, again, you didn't listen. Left hip up and back, right hip down and forward. Eyes are open, breath is normal. Suck your tummy, round your spine. You breathe, keep on rounding it. And then unfurl. Your body is yours, but you know it's not you. But it is an incredible machine. It's a healing machine. Bye, baby. Straighten out. You did a good job. Straighten out your left leg. Pick up your right foot. Hold the foot as high as you can, a little nook at the top of your thigh. Yes. Allow your knee to go down and back. And for you, Tara, it's all about the core. And once you keep pulling in the core, your body aligns up and the core connects, you know, very deeply. You breathe. Yes, my Wayne. Beautiful season. And this lines up everything gorgeously, darling. Please change. Lovely, Katia. Straighten out your right leg, pick up the left. Same place, you're going to hold the foot, body straight. Lovely posture, Wayne. And you breathe, and you breathe. All your upper body, Wayne, you know, the shirt with the pets and the look and your neck and your head and the lineup and the alignment of your body is to the blueprint, Wayne. And change. Straighten out your left leg, pick up the right. Now the foot can slip in your thigh, bend over, get your hands out there to catch yourself on the ground. And I'm still not bending over to do this one, Tara. I actually sit down and then get myself into posture. It's going to be quite a while, I think. Katia looks lovely, and so do you, my beautiful, beautiful woman. You're going to lift your left hand. You know, it's what I'm seeing. I'm just seeing so much beauty. My Amber, my Eric. The efforts you've made today, Eric, have just been fabulous, man. You know, look where your shoulders sit in your body now, Eric. Yes, Katia. And change. Good for you, Season. That's enough. You can kick the leg off. Yeah. And that's enough, Season. Straighten out your right leg. Pick up the left. Bend over. Get your hands out there to catch yourself. This is why if you've kept a dress for a very long time, maybe you've had this dress for a while, you still fit it, but it doesn't look the same. It doesn't look the same because our body goes out of sync as we age. The muscles don't hold the bones in the same place. So you put a dress on, but now the shoulders are rounding forward that they didn't before, or the spine's not the same shape, or the hips are out. When you do this yoga, it goes back to normal. Lovely, Katia. And change. Excellent, Amber. Honor yourselves. You did a wonderful job, you know, Tara. Wonderful. Honor yourselves and turn around and lay on your back and let go and breathe. So, you know, earlier I was just saying that Wayne and I's connection when he's told me about Stoicism. I didn't know about it, but he recognized that I was a Stoic because, you know, being a mystic and a Stoic is something that's in your essence. I've come to understand. It's not something you learn. It's something that you listen to. Oh, well, oh, and you find it something familiar. You are, oh, when that happens, it's usually something that it was in your essence. Now, Stoicism, there's two things that have resonated with me very much. And one of them is amor fati, which means love your fate. And the other one is Memento Mori. And Memento Mori means remember your death. Now, I've been working every day. I work with trying to remember my death, but I've not completely understood in many ways how that is beneficial. Let me say that until yesterday. I've been working with it for a while. I'd done a really long walk on Friday, 2.5 miles, 3 miles. Really good walk. And yesterday I went to the flower market with Portia. When I went to the flower market downtown, after a little way, you know, the shoes, I was wearing the same shoes and began to rub and my back began to go, and that irritation started to come out, oh, I feel this, And then I just woke up a little bit. And I suddenly, in that moment, remembered that I did not know how many times I was going to walk around the flower market with my Portia. And I thought, and this is it. And in that very second, I understood what it meant. Memento Mori meant to remember your death, because in the same moment that I realized I did not know if I would walk one more day around this market with Portia, every single pain I had in my body disappeared. And I walked the market, and then we walked through to get pots, and then we walked to get coffee, and then we walked and we carried everything back, and we went in the car and we went home and we chilled. That was what Memento Mori meant. As soon as I understood the gravity of my situation, and I have the luxury of understanding it more because I'm looking at 70 coming up, and I'd be a fool to think that wasn't a warning shot, Zeski. But if you understand, that's what happened. And for the first time, I completely understood it, and everything went. I didn't ache, there was nothing. I danced through the day and had the best day yesterday. This is Stoicism. Observe yourself. And this is all coming from the observing of your own being, because then you notice yourself. I cannot impress on you enough how it is important now at this point in each one of yours evolution is to become aware of yourself. Observe yourself, my Tara. Observe yourself, my Amber. Observe yourself, my Wayne, my Eric. Observe yourself, my Season, my Katia. Because when you observe yourself, you understand, the part of you that is observing is the divine you. Observing your body. And your divine you is your highest part and understands everything. Learn to love this being that you are, but whenever you can, whenever, put little notes on your fridge, put little something that might prick you, put a little stone in your shoe that might prick you when you put your foot on the mat, that to remind yourself to observe yourself. When you're a little bit irritated, observe that. Because irritation is a very, very beautiful thing. I was irritated walking around the market. That was all that was going on. Francesca was in a little mood of irritation. I don't feel like walking around the market. Was that life? And yes, that says she exists. Did I know she exists? Not really. I probably thought I was tired and my feet hurt and I wanted to go home. I didn't know he was just little Sesky moaning about something. But once I observed her and talked to her, how many times you gonna do this with you, baby? She woke up. Amor fati, love your fate, love every single thing that has ever, ever, ever happened to you. Love all of it. And the reason is because from your point of view, which remember, we're always in the body. It's always the body's point of view. It's only your point of view when you observe yourself. And from the body's point of view, ouch, that hurt, I don't like that. Oh, that was nice, I'm going to go with that. You don't know sometimes that the ouch, that hurts. The dark bits of the tapestry are the bits that made the golden bits, the gorgeous bits grow. That's why you've got to love your fate. Just blanket love it. And it will change your point of view. Because that's what you're trying to do the whole time by observing yourself. You're trying to change the point of view from the body into your highest self. You're trying to sit in what observes rather than what is being observed. They are two different things. Your body is yours, but it is not you. You live inside this body. There are two people inside this body. In fact, there are two people. One of them is the real you, and the body is whatever mood you are in at the moment. Oh, yes, I'm happy. Oh, no, I'm sad. Oh, I'm irritated. Now I'm angry. That's your body. You are one and you are many. Always the paradox. Any moment you get, any second you remind yourself, put notes on the door, put anything. When you go to the bathroom, put something there. As you brush your teeth, is there a note on your toothbrush just to tell you to observe this being that you are? Because all the information you need for your next stage is in your self-observation. You are goddesses. You are gods. And it is your goddess and your god that you are engaging to observe the body. Pick up your right leg. Interlock your fingers under your thumb and pull the knee away from the rib cage in towards your armpit, and the back of your neck is long and the chin is down. It is foolish to think that we have endless time as if we actually know. We do not know. And what I found in observing myself and in that moment was utter joy in the most present day that I'd ever had. Get the back of your neck long, hold, breathe, freeze, change. Now you pick up the other leg. Interlock your fingers under your thumb and pull the knee away from the rib cage in towards your armpits, and the back of your neck is long and the chin is down, and pull and hold and breathe and freeze right there as you massage the descending colon, left over if you happen to have one. Please change. Now pick up both of your legs. Now remember, guys, these moods you're in, we are lost in thought. When you're in a mood, you're lost in it. And when you watch the mood, when you observe it, you're not lost in it. You're observing it. You're not in the mood. You're the part that's observing. Pull, pull, pull. And then let go. Breathe.
let go. Now pick up your right leg again. Interlock your fingers under your thumb. Always pull the knee away from the rib cage. Make sure your shoulders are down. As you pull and you hold and you breathe and you freeze and massage in this ascending colon. And what you're doing, guys, is you are working your body to make sure your body can really sustain your life force for a long time, but also giving free to the exception that, well, this might be the moment you hold, you breathe and change. And then you pick up the other leg, pull the knee away from the rib cage in towards your armpit. So Memento Mori meant enjoy the moment, because that's what happened. I wasn't, oh, now, and if I'd have gone into it, could have gone that way until you observe yourself, you feel. I mean, I'm just showing you sides of Francesca that I'm seeing. Pull, hold, breathe, freeze, right there, and change. But observe yourself, because you have sides of you that you don't know exist. By the way, everybody else knows they exist. Pull your knees in tight. Do we do it? Do we do it? Yeah, get the back of your neck long, guys. Pull your knees in tight. Because everybody knows what we're like. It's only us that, we've got buffers. We've got buffers there that stop us from seeing. So we don't live in a contradiction. Keep on pulling, holding, breathing, freezing. And change. And breathe. When you observe yourself, the right one is in charge. Okay, we're going to do a sit-up, depending on your back. Obviously, you don't sit up for your back sore. Arms over your head, clench toes back hard. Inhale, sit up, exhale, exhale. And please, would you spin around? And please, would you lay in your tummies? Hands, palms underneath your shoulders. Get the tip of your fingers level with the top of your shoulders. Zip your legs up. Tighten your bum so hard you could bounce a brick off it. Inhale, breathing, and peel your upper body up. And I found, Tara, that if I tightened my bum, really contract my thigh muscles, push my, lower body into the ground, and yes, and just hold it. I don't put any weight. I don't put any weight on the vertebrae. This is lovely, Tara. Hold it. Yes, Wayne. And come down. Lovely. Look to the right. Put your left ear on the ground and breathe. You are here to wake up in the body. You are here to wake up in the body. And when you wake up in the body, you wake up for eternity. This yoga here is to wake people up. This practice is here to wake people up. Chin forward. Hands, palms down the ground. Zip your legs up. Push your feet down hard. Inhale, breathing. And peel your upper body up and look up, lift up, go up. Drop the shoulders away from your ears. And you lift up. And you look up, breathe up, go up, breathe up, look up, lift up. One more beautiful lift. And then come down. Look left. Arms down by your side. Breathe into this body. Breathe. When you observe yourself, the highest part is in control. And it's blissful. Chin forward. Turn your hands, palms down the ground. Elbows underneath your body, so your baby fingers, you want them to touch side by side, even cross them. Chin is on the towel, it's long. Forget about your left leg, lengthen your right leg. Inhale, breathe, and go. Lift your right leg up, point the toe, turn the right hip down into your forearm. Hold the leg really long, hold the leg really straight, and you hold, you breathe right there. Change. Forget about that leg, lengthen the left leg. Inhale, breathe, and go. Would you lift your left leg up and point the toe, turn the left hip down into your forearm. And you hold the leg so long, and you hold the leg so straight, and you hold and you breathe and you freeze right there. Change. Face down, kiss the towel, walk your fingers down towards your knees. Spread your fingers, grip the towel, zip your legs up. Inhale, breathe, and go. Lift both legs up to the floor into the air. Push your face down to the floor. Push your shoulders down to the floor. Toes. Say yes to Eric. As you lift up, yes, Wayne. And this is where this fabulous youthful upper body comes from, Wayne. As you lift up, go up, breathe up. Good for you, Tara. And then come down. This is your spine strengthening, Tara, and that is fabulous. And you breathe. And you look to the right, you let go and you breathe. So remember, the thought pattern tells lies. So yesterday I had a thought pattern that was like, oh, you're too tired to go around. It told an absolute and utter lie. It was, I'm cross out. It was such a blatant lie.
breathe. Chin forward. Get your elbows underneath your body. And you know, the more you see your thoughts and the more you see what they do to you, the more conviction you are that you're definitely going to fight this one. Forget about your left leg, lengthen out your right leg long. Inhale and go and lift it up and point the toe. When you see the skullduggery, that the thought of these thought patterns, oh my God, you won't have it. Point the toes behind you, lift the leg up, breathe and change. Beautiful dog you have, Katia. Now forget that leg, lengthen the other leg, inhale, breathe and go. Lift the other leg up and point the toe. And you breathe, you point the toe, you activate the foot, you lengthen, you hold, you breathe right there and change. Now face down, kiss the towel, walk your fingertips down towards your knees, spread your fingers, grip the towel because all the weight's going to you, throw it into the upper body. Inhale, breathe in and go. Both legs off the floor into the air. Push your face down to the floor, push your shoulders down to the floor. As you lift your legs up, go up, breathe up, lift them, lift them, lift them, lift them. Wait, the shoulders face down, one more, lift, calm down, look to the left, let go, breathe. Let go, breathe. The thoughts, you know, they're full of shenanigans, skullduggery. Those thoughts that come from the outside, they're not on your side. They're there to tempt you in another direction, to literally want you to be lost in them, lost in lies. Chin forward, arms out to the side, toes and heels together, zip up your legs. Inhale, breathe and go, lift everything off the floor into the air, arms up over the top of your head, look up, lift up. Yes, very beautiful season. As you look up, lift up, go up. Yes, Eric, keep on lifting with Amber. It's beautiful. You know, everybody's got it beautiful. Tara, this is amazing for your back, babe. One more lift and then calm down. This strengthens all the muscles in the back. That will strengthen the middle back. We've done the lower back, upper back, and this is the middle. And then the last bow posture, we put them all together. And you breathe. Chin forward, arms out to the side, toes and heels together. Inhale, breathing, guys, and go. Everything up the floor into the air. Look up, lift up, go up, legs up. Tighten your bum so it supports your lower back. And what you'll find is that your belly on the ground, the whole of your spine is not having to work, but your muscles on your back are working as your arms go up with catches and your legs go up with Wayne. And you look up, one more lift, come down. That's stunning, Wayne. Very, very good posture, Wayne. Breathe. Wayne's just like, you know, leapfrogged into another level of his practice. That's what happened with Wayne today. I know it's been doing some of that stuff. Okay, guys, chin forward, bend your legs behind you, reach around and grab your feet way below the toes. And you actually forget about the injuries that you had when you joined the class. You actually forget about that you ever had them, you know, over time. Inhale, breathing. And now go. Kick your legs up and back as you roll onto your belly. Very, very good, Tara, darling. This is very good. Lovely, Amber. Keep on kicking. Very, very beautiful season. As you look up, very even, Wayne, fabulous, Katia. As you look up, kick the arms out to your shoulder socket. Kick your breastplate open. Just keep on kicking that with one more kick. Yay, come down. And breathe. Let go of you. And breathe. Just relax. Relaxes your spine. Second section forward. Bend your legs. Reach around. Because in this posture, what you do is to strengthen your legs. Legs are very strong. Huge, biggest muscle. You know, huge muscle in your thighs and your glute muscles. Legs very strong. Inhale, breathing. And kick the leg directly back behind you. And look up. Kick your arms out to the shoulder socket. Fabulous, Katia. And as you open your throat, drop your head back and keep on kicking your arms further and further back. And that's what's happened to you, Eric. Now you're walking with your shoulders in a very different place. This is beautiful season. Keep on kicking at it, baby. One more kick with Tara and then change. You've done a fantastic job, Tara. Good for you, babe. Come down. And breathe. Okay, guys. Please, would you push yourselves up? Let's do Supta Vajrasana, fixed firm posture. The healer of your knees. Open your toes, open your feet, get your bum in between and put your hands on the top of your feet if you want to and go back easy. And when you go back easy, you'll find obviously when you do yoga, your mood changes. It softens. But it's quite nice to listen what the chat is in your head, what you're talking about to yourself about right now. Oh, well done, Tara. Yay. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. You've been doing the yoga so long, Tara, don't you have to guide you through it? Yes, Eric. And you breathe. If your knees feel very good, you can bring them together. If the knees feel really, really tight, you can open them as wide as you want to. Fabulous lift in your chest, Wayne. And then come on. Hands on the top of your feet. Then you rock onto your elbows. And then your spine straight as you come up. Nice. And please turn around, lay down. 1,000. 2,000. 3,000. And you lay down, you let go, and you breathe. Massive tourniquet effect, and we're going to do it again. Supta Vajrasana, fixed firm posture, the healer of your knees. Arms over your head, toes back. Inhale, sit up. Exhale, exhale. And let's have another set. And remember, you usually starts with your knees to touch. It's up to you, really. If you can with your knees touch, then you do. If you can't, no problem. Sit in between your feet and check your feet. They face directly behind you. So you're actually, your foot, the part of the weight that's going on your foot is on your instep. You really are on your instep. And then you go back easy. And the opening of the knees or closing it does not move your feet at all, obviously. And you go back easy. You hold your elbows over the top of your head. And now, Wayne, you can get the chin down and get the back of your neck long. Yes. Excellent. And one day, Wayne, maybe you put your arms over your head and grab, square over your head and grab your elbows. There it goes. And that's enough for now. Good for you. One day you're going to frame your head with your arms above your head and elbows and breathe. Okay, my beloveds, come up easy. Lovely. Turn around easy, lay down. Let go. And breathe. Let go. Arms over your head and toes back hard. Inhale, sit up. Exhale, exhale. Please would you spin around. Come to the back of your mat. Sit on your knees and sit on your heels. They both touch. Inhale, your arms up over your head, hands in prayer, cross your thumbs. Suck in your tummy and come down the straight spine. Exactly, Tara. It's exactly where I am. And beautiful, babe. But you're still in posture. Just you accessed it differently. Yeah, Season, trying to get your forehead down before your arms. Good for you, Season. It's perfect. You've always been able to do this, babe. Chin away from the chest slightly, so your nose just barely grazes the towel. Chin away from the chest, Wayne, a little bit, man. Just a little bit. That's it, Wayne. And this affects the shoulder blades when the chin's away from the chest. The shoulder blades in relationship of where your back goes into your neck. It affects that relationship. As you lengthen forward, sucking your tummy. Inhale, breathing. And then come up with a straight spine if you can, or walk up if you do. Oh, lovely, Katya. You're going to, oh, that's it, walk up in. And turn around. And gently lay down. And gently let go. And breathe. Arms over your head and flex your toes back. Inhale, sit up, exhale, exhale, and spin around. And do your second set. In this world that we deal with, working on our mind and different concepts, like loving yourself, they're very abstract concepts. Inhale, your arms above your head, hands in prayer, cross your thumbs, suck your tummy, come down the straight back. Now, when I say they're abstract concepts, loving myself, and 9 out of 10 people are the same. When you tell them to love yourself, they go, what? Well, oh, loving myself is something I've never done. Well, how do I do that? It's an abstract concept. The more you repeat it to yourself over and over and over and over again, what happens is one day you get it. It's kind of weird. Just one day you say, I love yourself, which didn't mean anything before. It just meant you were saying something you said you were going to say to yourself, but it didn't resonate with anything deeply inside of you. One day, boy, you mean it. One day you mean it and you can't believe it. It's like, oh, this is it. Lengthen forward, squeeze your knees together, pull your tummy muscles in and come up the straight spine. And turn around and lay down and let go and breathe. Abstract concepts, you just got to keep running them. Just keep running them through yourself. I love my own being. Am I aware of myself? I want to be aware of myself. Watch myself, observe myself. Observe myself. And one day you do. In the beginning, they're just words. But what have I said about your words? Your words become your actions, and your actions become your life. So in the beginning, these words, and they're words that come from a thought from you, not from the outside world. They're just telling you to, to get lost. Arms over your head and flex your toes back. Inhale, sit up, exhale, exhale, and spin around. So over and over, the more you say these words of, I want to observe myself, observe yourself, observe yourself. Those words become actions, and your actions become your life. Come stand on your knees at the front of your towel. Open your knees 6 inches, open your heels 6 inches. Put your hands on the top of your bottom, your lower back. Now, Tara, it's really the length. It's really going up as high as you can. And everybody, hip, tummy, thighs forward and drop your head back, everybody else. But you know your body, Tara. I can see the way you're just working with it, like a professional. You know how you're just knowing what it needs. Hips and tummy, thighs forward. Yes, season. As you lift your chest up, you roll forward, you roll forward. Very good, Eric. And Wayne. Eyes are open, breath is normal, gorgeous. Katia, very, very beautiful. Amber, keep hips, tummy, thighs forward as you lift your chest up. Your eyes are open, the breath is normal. Whenever you want to come out of this posture, you can. It's not a problem at all. But if you want a little bit more, you keep pushing those hips and tummy, thighs forward as you lift your chest up. And lift your chest up a little bit more. Roll forward now. Gently. Put your hands back to your hips if they're not there. Then gently turn around. Lie down. And let go. And dive into the depth of your being. I tell you to come out of camel when you want to, simply because, especially when it was in the hot room, camel will tell you how long you can do it. After time, when you've worked it up and you can do a minute, then you can. But when you, or if you've not been a while or you've got something going on, camel will tell you how long you can hold camel for. You breathe, you breathe. Arms over your head and toes back. Inhale, sit up, exhale, exhale, and spin around for your second one. So you come and stand on your knees way at the front of your towel. Open the knees now really wide, get the hip flexors open. Heels stay at 6, so when you reach down, your hands reach to the same place. Now hips and tummy, thighs forward, lift your chest up, drop your head back, open your throat. Hips and tummy, thighs way forward. So you feel the stretch from the knee part that's not on the ground, through your thighs, through your hip flexors as you lift over your glutes. Lift your chest up more as you open up the spine and drop your head back and open your shoulders. And open your throat, open your neck, open your ears. Reach down and grab one heel at a time. If you reach down, the heels are not there, put your hands back to the hips. Excellent, Eric. Now, Eric, the engine. Push your hips forward a little bit. And this keeps the posture. Push your hips forward a little bit. Hips and tummy, thighs forward a little bit. You roll forward, opening the front of your body a little bit. Hips and tummy, thighs forward a little bit as you roll forward, just a little bit more. We're nearly there. Hips and tummy, thighs forward, lift your chest up. Now gently put your hands back to your hips. Always support your back when you come out of this. You've been in it a long time. Good for you, Tara. And then lay down and let go and breathe. I'm shocked, Tara, that it's this improvement. Good for you, darling. Yeah, really. I mean, I know it's still terribly painful. I know that. I know it's not easy, but what you're achieving is, I didn't expect it. I should have done. You've been doing yoga that long. Breathe. You get shortcuts back to health when you do the yoga a lot, you know shortcuts, how to get yourself better again. Your body's a healing machine. Your body knows how to heal. Arms over your head, flex toes back. Every cut you have in your hand tells you that. Inhale, breathing, please sit up, exhale, exhale.
And let's do rabbit. Sasangasana. Come to the back of your mat. The first part of your body's healing is it talks to you. It tells you something's not right. Chin in, suck in your tummy, and roll over. I can't believe that I did not listen, or I wasn't hearing what my body was really telling me. Lift your hips up. When I see something like that in me, I see it in all of us. Because the more you love your own being, the more you're aware of yourself, the more you're aware of humanity, and your love grows for them very much. Roll over, lift your hips up. Keep on shuffling knees forward towards your forehead. Roll one more breath. Change. Turn around. Lay down, let go, and breathe. And remember, guys, our yoga can only talk for our yoga cures things. Osteoporosis, scoliosis, depression, high blood pressure, cholesterol, high cholesterol, all of it, type 2 diabetes, drug addiction, cured. Those are the words. Lumbago, sciatica, they cure. Arms over your head, flex your toes back. Inhale, sit up. Exhale, exhale, and second set, come to the back of your mat. And it's the repetitiveness. If you come, you do the same things. You work on what's gone wrong. You fix your machine. Chin down, suck your tummy and round over. Our postures are almost a manual of how to fix your machine. Not almost, they are. I've just seen it. Roll over, lift your hips up. They're a manual of how you fix your machine. You have a diagnostic tool as you go through your body. Every time you do a posture, you know your diagnostic tools tells you if you're going deep today, or you know if you're a little bit tired today, if you did a stretch yesterday but it's not happening today, or you got an amazing stretch. Your diagnostic tool is telling you the whole time. You know that. Roll one more breath. And then change, turn around, lay down, let go and breathe. Each one of you. And you've earned that diagnostic tool by doing the yoga as much as you have. You've earned it. And remember, our yoga teaches individuals. Every time you've done the practice over and over and over and over again, the same one, you become your own teacher. Arms over your head, flex your toes back. Inhale, sit up. Exhale, exhale, and spin around. Get your right leg out into the right-hand corner of your space, and please bring your left leg hard into your groin. Now, good diagonals, everybody. Inhale up, turn, face that outstretched leg. Please round over. Get a grip of your foot as you tug your toes toward your face. Lovely Katya, forward on your knee. Drop your left shoulder down so both your shoulders are equal, and you do whatever's working. Fabulous, Tara. Drop your left shoulder down so both shoulders are equal either side of your knee. If your leg is straight, lift your heel up off the floor at the end. And then you change. Lovely, Eric. Now, right leg in, left leg completely out diagonal, off your mat. Inhale up, turn, face it. It's like you're doing Dandayamana Vibhakta Party, separate leg stretching. Your legs are stretched open. Face that outstretched leg, round over, get a grip with the foot, drop your forehead onto your knee. If your forehead won't touch your straight leg, bend your knee. Push your third eye into your, push your bent knee into your third eye. If your legs are straight, lift heel up off the floor at the end, please change. Feet together, lay down. Inhale, breathing, please sit up, exhale, exhale. Grab your big toe with your first and second finger. Do the walk back business, walk back, walk back, walk back. Drop the shoulders away from your ears as you walk back, lengthen your spine. Walk back, walk back, walk back. Suck in your tummy, hinge forward. Tummy towards your thighs. There you go, Eric. There you go. Now your chest towards your knees. Good for you. I'm about the same, Eric. Shoulders away from your ears. Look forward, Wayne, just to lengthen the back of your neck. Just lengthen, lengthen, just the back, lengthen. Yes, Katya. Lay down, beautiful Katya, heels at the end. And change. Fabulous spine to Tara. Fabulous back. Turn around, lay down, let go, and breathe. What I found is when you've been doing this a very, 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 very long time, your body keeps if your body gets injured, the muscles get injured, but the body remembers the stretch and can still do it. May not be able to get into it because the muscles are hurt or out of it, but it remembers the stretch. Arms over your head, flex your toes back. Inhale, sit up. Exhale, exhale, and spin around.
So your body knows exactly what to do then, Tara. Right leg out, left leg in, inhale up and turn, face the leg. It's a diagnostic tool, this yoga. Face the outstretched leg, round over, get a grip with the foot, pull your toes back. And you breathe. Eyes are open, breath is normal. And see how much your arms are helping out, Tara. And as you pull your toes back, this is lovely, Season. Now, Season, get you forward on your knee. Remember, that's the most important bit. Not your lips, not your chin. That's it, Season. Lift your heel up at the end. And change. Gorgeous, Season. Other side, let's do it. Left leg out, right leg in. Inhale up and turn, face it. Round over, get your grip at the foot. Tug your toes towards your face. Eyes are open, breath is normal. Third eye on your knee. Well, how many times we do the third eye on the knee or the third eye on the ground? Every time you do that, that pressure on your third eye is activating it. Whether you're doing it standing forehead to knee, whether you're doing it sitting down forehead to knee. Change. Feet together, lay down. The minute those shoulders hit the ground, though, booze, you're up. Exhale, exhale. Grab your big toe, your first and second finger, and do the walk back business. Walk back, walk back, walk back. Suck in your tummy. And now hinge forward. Tummy towards your thighs. Chest towards your knees. And you know, Wayne, when you were a couple of postures, you had to sit down a little while ago. This is what you were preparing for. I knew it. Because now you've leapfrogged. Because you were pushing, you're pushing your body so much that it was getting exhausted. And then you leapfrogged. Keep on pulling. Beautiful, Season. One more breath. Change. Turn around, lay down, let go, breathe. Whenever your body asks for rest, you give it rest. It's different. You'll get to understand when your body's actually asking for rest or when it doesn't want to do it. If it doesn't want to do it, okay, you can talk to her or him. But if it's asking for rest, give it. Arms over your head, flex toes back. Inhale, sit up, exhale, and spin around. Okay, guys, let's do spine twist. Please bend your left leg underneath you. Do not sit on your left heel. Please pick up your right foot and cross it over the corner of your left knee joint. Lift up your left arm over the knee. Push the knee out of the way. Grab the lower knee, lengthen your spine and begin to twist. And you can always do this as well, if you ever need to, with a straight left leg. Now twist. Wrap the arm around your body if you can, Season, and maybe grab your left thigh with the arm wrapped around your body. Yeah, you've got to get the weight in the right place to do that. And you keep on pulling. And I'm talking about your right arm, wrap it around your body, Season, and maybe grab your left thigh with it. If it goes, if it doesn't stay, doesn't matter. Good for you, baby. Twist. Push the knee back, Eric. Twist one more breath and change. Excellent. Lovely, Katia. Beautiful, Tara. I'm not there yet. I can't do spine twist yet. Bend your left leg underneath you. Right leg. Do not sit on your right heel. Pick up your left leg. Cross it over the corner of your left knee joint. And remember, you let your ankle and your knee are touching, not your thigh, not your hip and your knee. Sucking your tummy, begin to twist. Beautiful, Wayne, twist. I think your left heel needs to come more forward, Season. Left heel needs to come more forward towards your right knee. Forward, 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 forward. That's it, now twist. Shoulders away from ears, twist. Middle spine, twist. Upper spine, twist. Shoulders away, twist. One, last, twist. Excellent, you are so done. Good for you, Tara. Well done, babe. Well done. And breathe. And you know, Tara, you were saying there was degenerative disc. Whatever's degenerative in there, if you give it space and you create the muscles to keep that open, it's definitely going to perform well. Yeah, babe. Arms over your head, flex toes back. Inhale, sit up, exhale, and spin around. And you know, you start to feed that area. You start to feed an area that's injured. And from what I'm looking at, guys, things do fix all the time. They really do fix. Lengthen your back. Inhale, breathing. And let's go for it. Snap your tummies in and blow, blow, blow. Your spine is straight. Your tummies are in. And you keep on blowing. Your shoulders are just completely relaxed. Nothing really going on with them. It's just your belly going in really sharply. In. Your spine is straight. You have done your bloody yoga for today. You know it's done. Another whole bunch of money in your bank against your old age for 3, 2, 1. This is real money. Inhale, breathing. And let's go for it. And it doesn't devalue either. Every time you do a class, it's not now worth 60 cents. And you blow, 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 blow. Spine is straight. Eyes are open. Yeah, keep on blowing. Inflation doesn't do our band. And you blow, 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 blow. 5, 4, 3, 2. Good for you, Eric. That was gorgeous, guys. You did a great class. Fabulous class. And now just lay down, my beloveds. Melt into the ground. Just love you, Season. You've done a beautiful class, guys. Melt into the floor. And remember, you know, in Stoicism, amor fati means love. Amor, your fate. Fati just means love everything about your life. All the ups, the downs, the turns, the ins, the outs. You know, love it. Like you're watching a movie that's fantastic. And Memento Mori, that magical thing of remembering the day you die, that you will, to give you the most incredible now. Wherever you go, leave footprints of kindness, my beloved. You've done an incredible class. Thank you so much. I love you guys. Namaste. I love you.